What is up, guys? So we are back with Raw Hot Takes. Let's get into these. So the first one says Seth needs to win at Mania. He continues to prove how good he is. He did such a good job tonight. Definitely agree. I think I weirdly I feel like the only person who I wouldn't want to win is Roman. But for me, CM Punk is the one that I want to win, but Seth is the one who, for me, needs to win. Like, he has put in so much work, and I feel like he kind of deserves it. Yeah, that's me. I would want CM Punk to win, but I feel like Seth deserves this more. And, he's lost to CM Punk. I feel like he needs a win. Another one by Boston Crab Wrestling says, Seth Rollins has reeled me into this feud. Not that I necessarily disliked it, but I thought it was starting to feel more like Punk versus Roman. Now it truly feels like a feud between three guys with the added suspense that Heyman could side with any of them. I don't really know how I feel about Heyman siding with Rollins. I don't know, I feel like Rollins doesn't really need or doesn't really have that kind of relationship with him like the other two people in this feud do, but I don't know, I could be surprised, but definitely I feel like the Friday SmackDown kind of made it feel like Seth was the third wheel, and this kind of brought him into that. Like now it feels like the match that we needed. Like it feels like a real Tower that match where everybody is involved, and with Paul Heyman, they just makes everything so much better. Caden says the crowd during the Jey Uso promo was a bag of potatoes, but that's the Jey Uso we want to see. Definitely, I feel like he thrives so well into when he's in these kind of things, when he's going through a lot, like that is when he's historically at his best. And this was an amazing promo. The crowd sucked, but honestly, it's US crowds. I feel like we have to subvert our expectations with them, and if you think of it that way, then you will not get disappointed, I promise you. Right Guy says, ironically, one of the most anticipated matches going into Mania 41. Can't wait to see these two go at it. This will definitely be an amazing match, and I don't know, I feel like Gable should win this. And if Gable loses, then he should get unmasked. But I don't know, man. I feel like we were so close to getting, a very aggressive Chad Gable. We were joking about peak Gable, peak Angle now because he doesn't the name before when Kurt Angle was in TNA and he was just doing such great work. And I thought we would get that version, of Chad Gable. But, I don't know, this is it's fun stuff, but I feel like he's so far from where he was last year when he was so close to winning the title. But now it's I don't know, man, but the match is gonna be good. So, but I just don't know where we go from here. Samuel Terra says this match will steal the show at WrestleMania. Hopefully, Dom works out with the title. So, it's the Fatal 4-Way match that was announced last night. It's Dominic versus Finn versus Braun versus Penta, and I definitely think this could be there's only a couple of matches that I think could still the show, and this is one of them. It's one of those matches that you don't really, it's not like a huge match, like the triple threat match, but it's one of those matches that could, you have amazing wrestlers in here, and this could be match of the night for, night one or night two. But I definitely, for me, I need Finn or Dominic to win this. I don't really want to see Penta win the title yet. I think Braun's reign has been, it's been fine, but I feel like these two can tell a better story than Braun could ever, with this reign. So one of those guys, I would obviously want Finn to win because, God knows we need that, but Dom too, I wouldn't be mad at that because they would then go in a feud. Assassin All Hail the King says, in only a few weeks, WWE has brought this feud from C to an S. Seth being owed a favor too now is something I didn't expect at all, but adds so much intrigue and anticipation. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a C. I would say it was an A, maybe a B at lowest. But yeah, it definitely an S now. It's still crazy, right? Because I don't feel like WrestleMania is next week. It doesn't feel like WrestleMania is next week, because like it's only, I would say, this feud, the Cena feud, maybe the Naomi feud. Like those are the two feuds that I feel like if WrestleMania was this week, like those would be like, okay, let's go. But like everything else feels like there's still like a little bit more work to be done. Maybe the fade off away for the IC title, that could go like right now. But I feel like a lot of the matches feel like we're still not there yet. Another one says Finn should win the IC title at Mania by pinning Dom, leading to Dom winning his first main roster belt against him down the line. Definitely. I would love for Finn to win this match at WrestleMania, because I feel like he has never had a WrestleMania moment. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, he won the IC title against Bobby Lashley in 2019. But like that has been, so long ago. I feel like this would be a great moment for him, and then I don't know if he gets kicked out or if he leaves, and then we get catch your breath. We get the trunks back. He shaves his beard, not shave, but he trimmed his beard, so like he kind of looks like the prince from NXT, and then we get a generational run. He feeds with Dom, and then Dom becomes champion, maybe at SummerSlam, or like I don't know, like somewhere down there. And then Finn moves to the world title. Like I don't know, that would be good, but like that is wishful thinking based on how he's been booked recently. Jay says Bianca should win at Mania and keep her streak alive while also turning heel when she does so. Definitely agree. I feel like tonight has kind of showed that, like the babyface thing, like we love babyface Bianca, but like it's time, man. Like Rhea is at a place where there needs to be a heel in this match, right? Like, and because there's no heel, the crowd is choosing who they don't want. So let's just, like turn Bianca heel. I feel like it makes sense. And then, I don't know if you want her to like forgive Naomi for what she did, and then they like side, then so be it. D says, not gonna lie, I am Team Io. I thought they would give her the win, but she is the underdog in the match. It would be amazing if she retains. Also, it seems like the crowd is making Bianca a heel. Definitely. They're like, they are choosing a heel right now. So I don't know what you do there. But like, I don't know. Like, let me check out this other one, this hot take. It's related to the triple threat match for the women. And then after that, I'll give my general opinion on what I would like to happen in the match. So Brendan is a fan of Drew McIntyre, and Joe Henry says they need to turn Bianca heel. I'm not really interested in a triple threat match with three faces, and I feel like if they had Bianca heel, they could run a feud with her and Rhea. So my point is, Rhea needs to take the pin. Bianca turns heel, and then Io is kind of, like I don't think Io should get the pin, right? Especially, because of how disrespected she's been. If she gets pinned, then it's like reinforcing that third wheel agenda that, it's kind of been presented. So Rhea it's the pin, because that would also give Bianca so much more heel heat when she turns heel. And then Io kind of gets the I wasn't pinned, and then you can get that match that we were originally supposed to get at maybe Backlash or Night of Champions, whichever one you choose. And then, like you could push Rhea. I don't know. I feel like I want Rhea in something that is not connected to the title. Because I feel like since WrestleMania 39, she hasn't done anything that is not related to the title. And I feel like a lot of other people have proved that they can do so much more. And it feels like without the title, she's nothing. So I hope this kind of gives her that chance.